I said I found a way to the light. Fuck the money, found the light. Roof, bro, for two salad.
When I was younger, I remember hearing a lot of 90s R&B and rap. Tupac and Snoop. My sister played The Chronic all the time.
My mom only listened to the music she grew up on, different tribal Peruvian music. My dad would listen to a lot of 70s rock and roll music. I really feel like he wanted to be Carlos Santana. ¿Cuánto vale? ¿3? ¿Cuánto vale?
Esa 8.
8? Yo, pick the demon killer. I was 10 years old. We were going through a desert. A lot of the roads would be very bumpy. Back corner of the window, doing this with my ear and my hand and beatboxing for 8 hours and like trying to make songs. And my dad being like, yo, you're starting to embarrass me. That moment, I realized, like, I don't want anyone to ever say that to me again. I gotta do this for a living.
I write poetry almost every single day. A lot of the songs are just poems that I've adapted. I'm just inspired by life.
I like listening to music on an intimate level, so when I'm walking around or even if I'm in a situation, like an environment that I know I won't be at again, I just like soaking it in. A lot of my decision-making has to do with things that I learned from my Peruvian culture. I'm lucky to have flavor in my life. You see flavors all around me.
California, Los Angeles specifically has a big influence on who I am. I feel like I'm a true West Coast girl. It shows in my music. And I love to make sure that it's appropriate for a long drive. I always say it's writing music.
I spend a good amount of time just trying to be the best musician or songwriter possible, from producing to singing to lyrics to mixing to engineering. All that information with the information I gathered from growing up, it's like a second nature to me, it's instinct. I don't think about it too much.
When I was younger, I would second guess if I should express certain parts of myself because I didn't know if people would understand or if they would be comfortable with it. But as I get older, I don't care as much. I have to express myself by any means necessary. That is what keeps me feeling light and free.
I like hearing dudes cry on songs. I like hearing girls talk about how their dude's not home and like country songs, stuff like that. I would like for there to be an option where maybe it's something they could sing back and they could say and they could feel like more than just love of a moment or yourself, something bigger, like feeling like you love the person next to you because of that song.
Where R&B is right now, it's all about being super honest and telling your story, really sharing your true self. That's how I deal with things, is by writing songs.
Any genre in 2017 means nothing. Everything is inspired by hip hop. Everything else just finds a way to fuse itself with it. I think it's pointless to define genres at this point in music.
Everything is sort of just gonna come together, and it's just gonna be this sound that you can't really put your finger on.
I think music's an interesting space. Everyone is taking a risk.
The energy of the next generation is inspiring. They're not afraid to experiment and not stick to one type of sound.
It's kind of like hip hop, it's kind of like reggae, it's kind of like rock. It's a feeling that comes from a certain time culture that just keeps translating through time. I'm a translation to it for my generation of people.
Said to find a way to that light. Fuck the money.